Now, I unlocked Dinah first because she's actually one of my favorite defense heroes in Battleplans. It's not just because... So her scatter shot is awesome, for one thing. She does a decent amount of damage. She actually does 79 damage. It's considered melee damage. But her beaker bomb is just an excellent tool for defending, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And then our producer for Battleplans was like, wait, Dinah, you should get Ozzy in there. Because he's a badass. So I grabbed Ozzy. He really is awesome. And he gives us one more tool to play with, and I'll show you that in a second also. Where Dinah has her beaker bomb you can place, Ozzy's got his own. He's got his electric orb that you can place, and that tells you where he's going to teleport to. And that's Ozzy's special move. He teleports. On attack, you can tell him to teleport to a unit. On defense, you tell him an exact spot to teleport to, and then you set a timer for it. Dinah, her special ability is dropping a beaker bomb when she dies, and that blows up surrounding units. So she's really like a frontline attacker. On defense, I play her super defensive. I load her up usually with archers. I got her serfs this time. I've actually maxed her as far as I can go right now on serfs. And I think my strategy here, because I knew I wanted to set up the perfect defense with her, is sort of create a roadblock, a Dinah roadblock. And serfs are really great for that. They're basically just like meat shields. They don't do much damage, but I'm kind of counting on Dinah sort of staying amongst her serf army and using her scatter shot to like blast holes in the enemy attackers. So let's go into Vindel and adjust the initial defense plan that we made, and then we're going to attack somebody else's outpost and hopefully capture it, and then set up our perfect defense there. So here's what we had just from the tutorial. As you can see, Balthor is waiting 10 seconds, and then he's going to move right over here. And then we've got Mason, and this is just sort of where the tutorial has you put his flag. You don't want to move it in the tutorial. We also have room for a third squad member, and that's where I'm going to put Dinah. Oh, here's a reminder of how to set up a defense plan. We don't need that. I'll show you. Alright, so when you add Dinah as a squad member, first of all, you can, of course, move her to any starting location you want. Wampalonis, this is Battleplans. This is our latest release here at En Masse. This released late last month, and it's available for free at the in the App Store for iOS. That's iPhone and iPad. Also, welcome to the Twitch chat. You also get her beaker bomb, and this is what makes Dinah really awesome on defense here. So I like to put it on this bridge. It's kind of obvious there, but that's just sort of an obvious choke point. That's just sort of an obvious thing that people have to cross, because crossing these bridges over here is just such a task when you've only got a minute to attack on this map. So you almost have to tackle this bridge right here in order to get this point. So what I like to do is I like to heavily defend this point right here with 2 units, and then I've got this beaker bomb to guard the bridge. And then what I'm actually going to do, I think I'm going to switch up here. I'm going to have Balthor with some archers, and I'm going to put him in these trees, so he's going to get a tree defense. And you'll see once again when he enters these trees how shields appear above your units. That means they're shielded. That's the effect of being in tree cover. And in fact, there you go. You can see that it adds 10 to your shields when you click on the forest. And then I'm going to move Mason down here. He's going to automatically just have his stone ward activate on this bottom point. And then I'm going to put, I'm going to bring Dinah down here too. So I have 2 heroes starting down in the bottom point, and then I'm going to have them basically move across. Get his flag out of the way for 1 second. Basically going to have both of these units move across to the first point. And I set a pretty long delay on this. I'm going to set about 35 seconds for both of them. And they're going to move all as one unit if I set them to the same time. It'll be a big mob of them just rushing across. I don't want to set them sooner than that. If you send them too soon, like say we only set them like immediately, or we set it to only 10 seconds, we risk actually getting attacked by the turtles on the beach. If you get your heroes too close to the beach and defense, it's very easy for people to come in and then try to lure your heroes back towards the beach. And if you've got Pepper's skill, where she gives the turtles fireball defenses, the turtles will remain on the beach for longer than normal, and they will completely decimate your army with these like cannons, these awesome turtle cannons that they've got. They'll just like breathe fire on them and just like completely wipe out your army. So I never like starting like right here, way too close. In fact, I would say even there is too close, because people could they'll start out on the beach, right? And all they have to really do is get like to there. And if I've got units right here, they'll start, moving at them when they get about that close. You can see this circle right here, this white circle that you see is the area of their attack awareness. All they have to do is get in that area and they'll start moving towards the other, the opposing unit to attack them. So, all right, I'm going to start them back here like I was saying. They'll move up as one unit at 35 seconds, and they'll hopefully recapture this point, because this point right here, that is just going to get taken. Like, that's just how it's going to go. And they'll probably have a mason on it. He'll probably put his stone ward on it. And it's just going to take both of these units right here to break through that stone ward and recapture it. Meanwhile, Balthor is up here. And I'm basically relying on Balthor to, for one thing, snipe using tree cover with his archers as people try to cross this bridge. And then they're going to hit this beaker bomb and fall over. And that's going to buy Balthor even more time to just keep shooting arrows over. And when they finally do get across the bridge, Balthor is going to go up with his hammer, lay the smack down with his hammer attack, knock them down for even longer. And he's just buying a ton of time as people try to get to this attack point. Because when it comes to attacking the this attack point right here versus trying to attack this one right here, this is obviously the more difficult one. We're basically presenting a situation where our opponents do exactly what we want them to do, try to cross this bridge, try to capture this point, and then that's when we start moving against them. Okay, so we're actually going to, I think, set Balthor to move as well. I'm not sure he really needs to, though. I think he's kind of just good here. But let's say at 45 seconds, he's going to go over here. You know what? Let's say, yeah, it's only a minute to defend this. I think that's good. That's 15 seconds for him to get to that spot, to that point, and recapture it if everybody else has died. And that's basically in the case where they did attack this lower point right here, and they succeeded. I never realized that's what the circle meant. Why not put Balthor behind the lighthouse? It'd be a big surprise. I do like that. Just sneak him back there. Yeah, you can kind of hide him back there. That's kind of mean. I actually really like that. I think the only reason I would not do that is because I want to give him the tree cover where his archers will be able to attack people as they're going across the bridge. Like this whole area, they're going to be able to snipe people from across the river, and nobody's going to be able to get right up next to him to kill these archers. That's my hope. Hey, Queen Carly, welcome back. I had a great day. I hope you did too. I think this is the perfect defense. Though I really do like DI44H's suggestion. You know, I've never done that. I've never hidden somebody behind a building like that before. That's kind of cool. I think of the thousands of streamers that have tried to say my name, he's the only one to ever say it correctly. Wampalonis. Is that it? Did I get it? Alright, so let's move on from this. Oh, I'm gonna think about hiding people behind that lighthouse though, because I really like that idea. Alright, so now what did I say we were going to do? We were going to try to capture a new point. I think I'm gonna go for Nero's here. And then we're gonna set up another defense plan. We're gonna attack Deb Deb. Sorry, Deb Deb, we have to make an example of you. First, let's load up our turtles. Right now we've got Baba, Mason, and Balthor on the turtles. I do want to mix it up. I want to, I think, replace Baba with Ozzy. Sorry, Baba. Go back to your tent. Add Baba with a lighthouse surprise. That would be awesome. Hide one unit back there and hide Baba in another place. And then they get there and they're like, they only have one squad set up on defense. That would actually be really awesome. I think I'm gonna stick with archers on them. And then he's got 5 serfs. That's really good. He's basically like, soak up as much damage as possible. Is that coffee? Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. It's a giant coffee mug. We all get these giant coffee mugs here at MMAS. You could put your name on them. They double as soup and cereal bowls. They're so giant. Okay. Let's give it a shot. I really like Ozzy, and I want to show you what he does. I want to show you Ozzy in action. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is, first of all, a really tough map to attack. You basically have to make a choice. Do you want to attack... So this is sort of the gimme point. You could just take it. But do you want to attack this one, or do you want to attack this one? Because as you see, it's a long way to either point. You basically have to make a decision here. I think what I'm going to do, the battle's starting, but I think I'm going to set up a stone ward there and then take these guys across. Oh, we got a Baba, which is actually fine. She's actually playing right into our hands here. So here's the teleport about to come down. Balthor's knocked him down. When Ozzy comes in, he's going to teleport, and then he does damage when he lands. It's pretty sweet. I think I'm just going to overpower this guy. He had a rush attack. I can't believe he had Baba just right here, just sitting right where Balthor is that whole time. I like it, but now I think I actually could capture both points. I like the surprise attack, but it definitely didn't work out for him. Balthor with Baba's excellent defense, Sand with Mason, and another take on the right. It worked out. It worked out for us. All right, now that we've captured this place. Okay. D144H, Balthor Baba, defend the Sand with Mason, and another, and then take one right. Do you think that'll work on defense? So let's say, for instance, okay, let's get Baba in here. I kind of want to put her over here. I actually might swap out Mason with... this is Terra 2, right? That's funny. Yeah, Wednesday is Battleplans Day. Friday is Terra Day. Oh, this is actually... this is a particularly difficult map. As you saw, it's really tricky to try to defend also. I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send Mason down here. I'm going to swap out Balthor with Ozzy. And I'm going to put Ozzy down here. So, on defense, Ozzy's got his orb. This will teleport his units anywhere the orb is, and you set a timer to it. So I'm actually going to wait until right at the end. Let's give him 20 seconds. This map's got 1:15 seconds for the entire thing. It's longer than the last map. Archers on both sides of that wall to shoot at attackers, maybe. Oh, I like that. Okay. So Ozzy will be right there by the wall. And I think I like Baba where she is because she's got tree cover there. What do you think? And then the plan is Ozzy will teleport down on that point. That's the point. They're definitely going to capture it. Worst case scenario, I think, that we can try to overcome is if Mason puts his stone wards there. That'll be really tough. I think Ozzy's gang, when they teleport on top of it, they'll be able to take out that stone ward no problem. It's, okay, worst case scenario is they leave a unit on there, and they're so powerful that they completely overrun Baba, and then I'm not able to take back that top point. I think that's the risk I'm running here with this defense plan. But I think what I'm going to do also is I'm going to set Mason to head out pretty early and just start walking towards this point in about 10 seconds. If they go to the left, then Mason will meet them in battle right here, which is fine because it will stall them. If they go to the right, then Mason will just start flanking them. Hello from Chile. Ooh, hey, how's it going, Archer on? Patrick3483, hey. How's it going? Oh, okay, so I did mention this in our Facebook post. If you're following us on Facebook and you saw the announcement for today's stream, I want to give out some gems today. I think now that I planned this sweet defense, I want to give a couple of you some gems. So this is how we like to do giveaways on the InMass Twitch channel. We've got Moobot to operate our raffle for us. So I'm going to open up the raffle, and if you're in the Twitch chat right now, you can enter the raffle by typing !raffle, just like that. And Moobot will tell you that it's added some people to the raffle. I'm going to draw a name. Make sure you're following our channel. That's all we ask as far as being eligible to win the raffle. And the person whose name I draw, I'll message you on Twitch here and get your in-game name, and then I'll deliver 200 gems to your account. I'll give you guys a few minutes to enter that. And I'm going to go back here, and I think I'm going to attack one more point here. Ooh, actually, oh, okay. So I just captured Neros from Deb Deb, but Deb Deb's been busy. Captured Harris. So there's actually no player-owned outpost to attack right now. I kind of wish Deb Deb could attack me back, but not for another 9 minutes. So I think I'm just going to progress through the chapter. Oh. Try again here. Oh, darn it. Maybe I have to restart my game. That's what happens when you play on an iPad and you're in basically a lead wall-lined room where there is no Wi-Fi. Assert dominance on the map. That's right. Alright, let me try to restart my game real quick, basically. Maybe that'll help our connection. Alright, has everybody entered the raffle that wants to enter the raffle? Alright, I'm going to draw... Let's see, I said that I would draw one name. I think I'm going to draw 2 names. Sorry, I'm mucking with my game too at the same time. Alright. Alright, the 2 people whose names I call, I'll message you in Twitch, and you'll get 200 gems added to your account. First up, Luna1345. I'll message you on Twitch shortly. And one more. Pharaoh1, got it. Congratulations, you two. Alright, I'm turning my iPad back on here. Let's see if that fixed it. I tried connecting to other things too, and it just wasn't connecting to anything, so I think it was my iPad. Yeah, only 500. You had pretty good odds on that one. Alright, let's give it a shot. Make sure I'm connected to Wi-Fi here real quick. Hey, I think that did it. There we go. We're back. We're back. All right. All right. I haven't attempted this one yet. Not on this account anyway. But it seems pretty straightforward. I definitely want to try to get Mason to that point before our skull buddy gets there. But he's kind of dumb. He went all the way down before turning around. Now that Mason's on this point, he's got his stone ward deployed. I think I can just overrun. Oh, crap. Oh, we've got an ice wave. Hopefully it doesn't hit anybody. Yes! Perfect positioning! I planned that whole thing, by the way, you guys. Completely under control here. Alright, we're gonna move up there to capture that point. We just totally decimated him. Oh, that was awesome. Making this game look easy. No problem. Alright, so we got, we netted ourselves 8 gems, 690 gold, and an additional gold mine, which we can now set up in our base. And this sort of gives you an idea of the progression of the game as you go through the campaign. You just sort of get more gold mines, more gold chests in order to store the gold you get. So here's our next gold mine. And as you get these, don't forget to just go ahead and upgrade them once or twice. This is only going to take 3 minutes and 137 gold, and we just won 690 golds. Just automatically start upgrading your mines. It's definitely worth it in the long run. You're going to get way more gold out of this thing the sooner you upgrade them. So make sure you do that. Don't just unlock it and leave it there, because it's not going to generate very much gold if you just do that. Because we're upgrading the mine, it's only going to take 2 minutes, but we could finish it now for 2 gems. I don't think that's worth it. I'm not in that much of a rush. And that's right here. I have upgraded my treasure trove in order to store my gold max. And I've got it to the point, I've upgraded it so much that I have to beat chapter 8 in order to upgrade it further. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do next. I also did unlock my forge. You didn't see that last week on the stream, but the forge lets you upgrade actual units. So all of my serfs will get an extra 24 hit points and 4 attack, which is really awesome. It only costs 742 gold. I've got 885 gold. I'm just gonna start that. I'm just gonna get that going. And we're almost to the skull boss over there, lurking in the clouds. Alright everybody, so I'm really proud of the defense we set up. I hope somebody attacks us, because I want to see what happens. I want to see them run to their doom. So hopefully we can show that off next week. But that's it. Super short stream today. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about defense. There was one thing that I didn't get into, and I didn't really have to, really, and that's these secondary waypoints, how you can sort of like fine-tune exactly how your units go through and walk across the map. These secondary waypoints are actually, they allow for an amazing level of control on defense. You can really, really like fine-tune exactly what happens. And when it comes to like Freya's ice wave, and you just make a crazy, like, in fact, I can swap her out. Oh no, I haven't unlocked Freya yet on this. You can basically, her ice wave will go wherever the waypoint is taking her, so you can snake it all the way around and bring it all the way across. That's what a lot of people do. They'll like go like this and like that, and then they'll set the timer to like 10 or 5 or whatever, and it will just sweep across with a giant ice wave. I hate it when people do that because it's so damn effective. But yeah, we don't have to do all of that. It's just Baba. She's gonna basically sneak there in the trees, and later on, oh yeah, we didn't even set her delay. Well, it's a good thing I checked this. I think we do want to wait until pretty late. Let's say 45 and take her over there. Alright, now it's truly a perfect defense. I've perfected it. I caught a slight flaw in my plan. Maybe have Ozzy move towards Mason after the teleport. So that's a good strategy, actually. Whoop. So the thing about Ozzy is when you've got his teleport ball set to teleport him over here, there's going to be 20 seconds left in the match, as you see when he teleports to this point. This waypoint that we set for Ozzy will actually, if we set it later, so if we set this for a minute, he'll actually teleport here, and then he'll start walking towards wherever we put this. So I like that idea. I'm actually going to make it so that he starts walking back towards his initial point here after he teleports. So make sure we put that back on the point there. I like that idea. Feels planned, man. I did leave the raffle open, by the way. I think I'll draw one more name at the end of the stream here. One more winner for 200 gems. I think that's a good way to end this week's stream. So if you didn't already enter the raffle, type !raffle, just like I just typed in the chat channel. And if you already typed it, you don't have to worry about typing it again. You're in today's raffle already. Skeleton MP's getting in there. I want to make sure you guys feel appreciated for joining today's stream. I really like hanging out with you guys. Yeah, D144H, or is it DL44H? I can't tell the way your name is spelled. You've given me so much advice today. I definitely want you in this raffle. Gotta get my gem on. Ooh, I can attack Deb Deb. I'm gonna start the attack on Deb Deb and then I'm gonna do the raffle. Sorry, Deb Deb. I think I have some kind of vendetta out against them. Alright, I'm going to take Balthor over this way. Mason's got to put a stone ward here. And I think Ozzy's just going to kind of sit... Nah, I'm going to bring him up. His archers are needed. Alright, I'm changing direction on Balthor. And I'm actually going to teleport in here and help Mason take out Baba. There's a surprise Baba. Oh, yes. You can only have one Baba, so that was it. I think I just crushed Deb Deb. So what exactly this game? Oh, you must have just joined us, Skeleton? I can give you a brief rundown real quick. This is an attack and defense game. Right now it's in the App Store. You can get it for free. It's called Battleplans. This is Inmass's newest release, our newest publication. It's developed by C4M Games. C4M also, yeah, we've been working with them to publish it. Worldwide, by the way. It's in multiple languages. And it's basically it's sort of a real-time strategy, but not, because you're sort of planning your moves ahead of time. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's sort of a mix between real-time strategy and chess. That's how I like to think of it anyway. I've shown you a lot of defense today. You did just see my attack, but now that I've captured this point, the defense part comes in when you plan how your units will respond automatically when somebody attacks this point. So she'll start here, for instance, put the beaker bomb there, and then I think she'll probably go to this point. Let's set this way over there and have her check this back point just in case somebody sneaks back there. Minute 5 seems too long. Let's go for a minute. And then Balthor, let's actually get him in these trees. I really like putting the beaker bomb here, by the way. I think that's an awesome place for it. And then Mason, I'm actually going to have Mason go down to this point, but I'm going to set his secondary waypoint over here, so he's going to go the long way. And I'm only going to set that for like, let's say 25 seconds. So he'll catch anybody that's going to the left here. This isn't our perfect defense today, but this is something I want to try out. Because we had some extra time. I wanted to do this while you guys were entering the raffle, so I figured I would just set up one more defense. Like a cartoonish Total War. I actually haven't played Total War, so I wouldn't know. It's, as you can tell, it does have sort of a cool cartoonish style. It's like heavily stylized. It's more like, yeah, it's more like a mobile version of a real-time strategy game. It's on the App Store now, and it will be released on Android soon. Oh, and there is a bit of news I get to share with you today. There's a new hero coming to Battleplans, and this new hero, if you go to our Facebook page or our Twitter account, where we've got a little contest going on right now, where we've got the outline of the new hero, and it's up to you to color in the outline and show us what you think the new hero is going to look like. And next week during the stream, I'm going to show off the new hero, so you get to see them in person. Well, sort of. You get to see them live and see the new abilities in action, because the new hero is really, really sweet. They're going to be a favorite of mine. You guys always have a contest going on. Yeah, that's true. Color bright pink. Maybe. You'll see what they look like for real next week, but make sure you visit our Facebook page or our Twitter account and participate in this contest, because we're giving away a bunch of gems for those who participate. I think we're going to pick 10 winners from those who enter. Okay, raffle, and then that's it for this week's stream. So let's just pick here. I'm going to close the raffle. And I said I'd pick one name. I'll pick two names. I'll pick two winners here. So first up, we've got Amuiko. Congratulations. You're going to get 200 gems added to your in-game account. I'm going to message you here on Twitch to get your in-game info. And next up, Rar Saber. Congratulations, both of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Congratulations. All right, everybody. See you next Wednesday, where I'm going to show off the new hero. And once again, I'm Community Manager Space Cats. It was great seeing you guys in Twitch chat. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next week.
Well, there goes the element of surprise.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Lead on. We've got your back.
Don't wait for me!
Where did she go? We need her now. Well, that's what happens when you bring a wet blanket to a firefight.
Just follow me. We've got this.
What are we waiting for? Let me at him.
Hold position. Stick to the plan.
It's been an honor fighting beside you.
This was your plan, little man? Serve up your forces like fresh meat on a spit?
Only when it's my favorite cut. A nice flank steak.
Strength without wisdom can lead armies into traps, yes?
Time to light this barbecue. Ha!